This is going to be a video product review with a HyperX QuadCast USB condenser gaming microphone for PC, PS4, PS5, and Mac. Anti-vibration shock mount, 4 polar patterns, pop filter, pop filter, gain control, podcast, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, red LED. Just bought this, got it today. A power source, corded electric, USB, polar pattern, cardioid. Did I say that right? Cardioid, bidirectional. Has nothing to do with West Hollywood. Omnidirectional and stereo. We'll talk, well, let me be upfront. There has to be like 5,000 videos on YouTube right now on microphones by all these experts that sit in their fancy little houses and get free microphones by all these companies so that they can promote their mics and make lots of money off all these cool promotions. I bought this thing. Money came out of my pocket. This is an honest review. Honest review. Unlike a lot of those things out there, you're not going to get a $500 mic from somebody and then say, I really didn't like it, but I'm going to keep the mic. So what can you do? You always have to be careful. I'm looking online. It's got 12,000 ratings, 88%. That's pretty impressive. Why didn't I buy the Blue Yeti? I just don't like the sound. I don't like the tinniness. It kind of reminds me of the Rode microphones. Lots of treble, lots of tinniness, and I didn't like it. But I guess it's the competition between the HyperX QuadCast. And you can also get a different, I know you're saying, show me the mic, stop talking, shut up. No, I'm not going to shut up. This is my video. If you don't like it, go away. Click on the affiliate link in the video description if you want to buy this. Do a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like, a share, a comment, and make me a millionaire, a positive influencer in the YouTube community. HyperX makes this microphone. Okay, so the Blue Yeti is like $99. This is $137. At least that's what I paid. Maybe you'll find it on a discount, probably not. Anti-vibration shock mount, tap to mute sensor. That's right, you can tap it on the top. Come on guys, you like to tap it on the top, and the red light will go out, and you'll know that you're not talking anymore. 4 selectable polar patterns that I told you about, mount adapter included. You always want to have a good mount. Come on, man, you're tapping it and mounting the microphone. Mount adapter included, convenient gain control adjustment. That's right up at the front over here. A lot of people complain about that. Can you see it? It's got these little dots over here, and some people complain because you can turn it past the dots or in either direction, and they say, well, what's the point of the dots? Look, if you don't like it, go put your own dots on there. Go buy some ink and put a dot on there. Stop complaining. Multi-device and chat program compatibility. What else does this say? I haven't even unboxed this thing yet. I've been talking for a week. Microphone withstand, mini USB to USB cable, 3M, mic arm adapter, full-featured standalone mic, built-in vibration, tap to mute, 4 polar patterns, mic mount adapter. How many times are they going to say that? Convenient gain control, built-in pop filter. So whereas Blue Yeti or some of these other mics, you might have to put a pop, one of those fuzzy, you might have to put a furry little bush in front of the mic. This thing's got the pop filter built in, so it should help you with your internal popping. Monitor mic input through the head. Okay, so you can, there's a little jack on the back. The jack is on the back. So you plug in your headphones, 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 headphone jack, plug it in there, and you can monitor what the mic is doing, so you know if you're overloading or not. Multi-platform, I don't know why they say this against streaming PC, PS4, PS5, Mac. Clear voice quality, excellent clear sound. QuadCast is Discord and TeamSpeak certified and is compatible with most major broadcast software like OBS Studio and XSplit. They also sell one that has RGB, so instead of the red over here, you get R, red, G, green, B, blue. The same mic for another 22 bucks if you need the color. It is a condenser microphone, has 3 14-millimeter condensers inside it. What else do they say? Sample rate 48. See, most of the guys that do these videos, they say all this garbage. They show you the cardioid pattern that the company provides them. They read you the same script that everybody says. The videos are exactly the same. They plug it in. They talk about the gain they're doing and no post-production. It's it's so hokey when you hear it after a while. What else? Frequency response, you don't care about any of that stuff. So I'm looking at the reviews over here. 88% 5 stars, 1% 1 star, 4 stars 8%, no 2 stars, 2% for 3 stars. So this mic has got a really good review. So I've got over here right now, I've got a Zoom HN4. I still haven't gotten to the review. I got an HN4, an H4N, whatever the heck it is, and I plugged in a 3.5 millimeter, you know, the standard lapel mic. I plugged it into the thing. I'm going to make a video on this. Everyone's made videos on how to use the Zoom to turn it into a USB, to plug it into your USB thing. It's such a nightmare to do. Now, I also bought a Shure SM58. That's got great sound. I don't know, it's still in the box, but I'm sure it's got great sound. And so, if you have the money, just go out and buy a dedicated USB mic. Am I going to use this? I do Zoom meetings all the time. I don't talk. I just sit there and go, oh yeah, oh baby. So I don't really do much talking on the Zoom. And when I do, I've got this cheap little mic. I can't really pick it up and move it in front of the camera now. But I got this cheap little mic. It works. And I don't need to be Mr. Great sound quality. But if you are using your computer and you're not going to do any post-production or anything, if you're strictly using this for streaming and you're connected to the PC, do this instead of going through amplifiers and mic stands, and this makes it simple. I hope it's going to sound good. I really don't care how good it sounds because it's going to make life easier for me, and that's all that matters to me. The box, sealed, not opened. And that's important. Always check. You never want your box to be used. You always want to have a fresh box when you buy something. We've got the instructions on the top. Taking this out of my box. Putting the box on the floor. And I'm going to open this up. Do I have it in the right direction? Probably not. Well, maybe I do. This is really well packaged. This is really nicely packaged. I can't get it opened. How do I do an unboxing if I can't open this? Wow! What's holding this together, people? It says pull. Oh, baby, pull. Ugh. And it says pull over here. Man! I'll be back. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Oh, my gosh. You know, even if you don't need it, you buy it and you put it on your desk and people will think that you're a DJ. Very nice cable. It's a nylon cable. They didn't go cheap on this one. They used this old, it's called the mini USB. It's an old style USB. They used to use this on the old cell phones, then they went to the micro, then they went to USB-C. So this plugs into the computer. That's a USB-A for people who don't know. The cable is long. I think that's nice that they gave a long cable. Do they say how long the cable is? I'm going to look it up. Cable. Cable length 3 meters. I don't know what a meter is. I live in the U.S. What is this, 300 feet? I don't know. What is in the bottom over here? Okay, so this is probably an adapter so you can attach your mic to a mic stand. This is, I'm impressed. I don't even need this. I have no idea why did I buy this? What the heck do I need this for? So over here, as I was saying, that's your tap. You tap it, and the light's going to go off. This is the control over here. See, this is what people were complaining about. It will go past this. They say, well, why did they do that? I don't like it. Probably because these numbers, I would assume, are where you're going to have most of your control in that range. This is the vibration mount. This is really nice. This is a quality setup here. I'm very impressed. A nice stand. It's not going to fall over. It's not rinky-dinky slinky. And then you've got this screw over here. You turn the screw, and so you get your angle. You got that nice angle. And unlike somebody's walking outside, the dog might bark. Unlike the dynamic mics where you have to talk into the head, ladies, you talk into the tip of it. This mic, you don't do that. You talk into the side. Why did that fall down? Did I not tighten it down enough? Or there it is. This is really neat. I'm very happy. So what I wanted to do, I was going to do a review plugging in a lapel mic and then plugging in my cheapy USB mic that somebody sent me a long time ago that I didn't need, and I just threw it in the closet. And then one day I said, all right, maybe I do need it. So I'm undoing the cable. Again, very impressed with this. Sorry about the stuff in the back. I didn't want to set up my demo table the right way and clean everything off. We got a little noise filter in there, and it's a good quality feel to the cable. So I'm unwrapping my cable. I'm pulling my cable out, and I don't want to, let me shut this off. Okay, we're back on again. I'm assuming the plug is on the bottom. Is it on the back? It's on the back. Okay, so what do we have on the back? You get the little headphone jack over there. Nice that it's in the back and out of the way. And we have the USB for this cable. And then on the back, we have our different patterns. So let's look at the patterns. You already know what these things are. Stereo, stereo, there you go, left and right, so you're going to have a left side and a right side, so if you move to either side of the mic, it's going to be noticeable. Most people are not going to really use the stereo. Yeah, you got this other one, omnidirectional, the little circle over there, that means it's picks up from all around the mic. I know in the cool videos that everybody that's getting these for free, they move the mic around, they all do the exact same review. The other one is, what the heck is this? That's cardioid. That is where kind of like a moon. It's more this way in front of you and kind of not in the back, a little bit to the side. And what the heck's the other one? The other one, you see the two circles over there? The one on the right, I think the light is showing it. That is, if you're doing an interview, it would pick up at the front and the back, so you could do a decent interview. Let's see. Do they set it up where you can put the cable in there? Very nice. I like that. These people were thinking on the design. Plug it in. Make sure it's plugged in the right direction. You don't want to break your mic. I'm very impressed so far. I'm going to plug this into the USB on the computer, and I'm going to get Zoom going, and we'll test it out. Okay, while I was moving the camera, I got, it worked. It set it up, so I'm trying to find microphone settings, system sound. We're at system. Let's go. Do we have sound? Do we have microphone? Oh my goodness, there it is. It's already defaulted. Now, I'm going to tell you that before I was using the lapel, let's see, is it in here? Let's go click on my input device. So that's the only, okay, the microphone, the CDO4, I don't know what the heck that is. It's some other mic that I've got plugged in. But it defaulted to the HyperX QuadCast. And we can already see it's moving over here. I'm just loving this. I am so excited. For the $137, I'm getting a thrill out of this. So even if I don't ever use it or need it, I'm just loving it. Device properties. Yeah, okay, so you can rename your microphone. We got the volume, it's set at 82. Oh boy, what happened over there? Let me go back to settings on here, and we're gonna go system, and we're gonna go sound, and the HyperX. Test your microphone. How do you test it out? Test your microphone. Testing? Device properties, it says you can test it, but it doesn't give you a thing to test it. Manage your sound devices. Microphone HyperX doesn't give me anything to do. Okay, so I'm going to go into Zoom right now, and we're going to test this out and see how it works. This is my first time using the mic, and I can see already. See, now when I was using my other mic, can I switch over? I don't know if I can switch over. When I was using the other mic, so this is the when I was using this one, look at the difference. Now, the mic that I'm using right now, that is on the table about 1.5 feet away from me. And here is the HyperX to my side. And we've got full volume, we've got automatically adjust to adjust it. But what I want to do, okay, I'm looking at the mic right now. In fact, I'm going to hold the mic in my hand about, let me get that out, about 6 inches away. Where am I adjusted on the front? I'm turned down all the way. Look at this. Okay, I'm all the way turned down as low as the mic will go, and that's where we're at. Now I'm going to go, well, we're automatically adjusting. Let me get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's much lower right now. And we're going to go to the small dot on the mic. We're at midpoint. We're at the big dot, those little white dots I showed you. And now I'm going to go up as full as I can. Not much more of a difference. Suppress background noise. Let's test it out. So it's all dependent on your system, your ears, your headphones, your microphone, obviously, your computer, your processing. I am as low as can be. Let me make sure I get the mic on. The speakers on. Speakers are about midpoint. So let's test this mic out now at the lowest setting that it allows. Remember, thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Click on the affiliate link in the video description. You are getting an honest, 100% honest video review, product review from somebody that was not given this mic for free. Somebody that doesn't sit there all day making videos of microphones and says, look at all the mics I have that were given to me for free. But I'm not making a video because they sent it to me. I'm making a video, well, you get my point. Let's test it out. Test the mic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is at the door? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is at the door? I don't. That was at the lowest setting. Wow. And, okay, this is probably about 2 feet away from me. I didn't even check out the polar pattern. What polar pattern am I using? The cardioid. Okay, and I'm holding the stand. Let's go turn this up to the small little white dot. We're not using automatic adjusting of the volume. 1, 2, I don't know who came to my house and stole my package. 1, 2, I don't know who came to my house and stole my... This is incredible. Oh my goodness. I am thrilled. I do a ton of reviews on my channel. Some stuff I open it up and I say it's going right back. Other things I just love, and I love this mic. I don't know what the Blue Yeti is. If somebody gave me the Blue Yeti, I would do a comparison. I'm not going to go out and buy the Blue Yeti. This thing is awesome. Now I'm going to the big white dot on here, and we're going to test it out. 1, 2. Who is in my car stealing my stereo in the hood? 1, 2. Who is in my car stealing my stereo in the hood? Unbelievable. This sounds so good. I'm just shocked. My mom, because of the pandemic, that's a really bad way to use grammar. My mother is doing Zoom meetings with her friends now because they used to meet once a month at the restaurant and kibitz and talk about life. And they probably will never be able to do that again because of the pandemic. It's just not safe. And none of them want to get together, even though they're all vaxxed and they mask up. It's just not safe for them. So she does a Zoom meeting, and I think this microphone would be awesome for her. So let's test it out on the big dot. Or did I already do that? Did I do it? I don't know. Who is at my door? Is she a... I can't say that. Did I do it? I don't know. Who is at my door? Is she a... I can't say that. This audio is absolutely fantastic. Let's load it up all the way full, which is not that much further on the dial. And we'll test it one more time. Who is there? Are you leaving me a gift? Would you like me to marry you? Do you have a wedding ring? Who is there? Are you leaving me a gift? Would you like me to marry you? Do you have a... This mic is awesome. This is full. This is totally full right now. Okay, so I'm looking. This is probably 2 hands lengths away. Okay, so somewhere around there. Let's do audio. What do we get? It stays at about the same. Let's test it again. We are at full max on the HyperX. Oh, I don't know if you were there. Hello, are you my lady? Yes. Oh, I don't know if you were there. Hello, are you my lady? Yes. Now, the one thing I want to say about this microphone compared to the lapel and the other one, when I use either of those mics, they cut off. And if you listen to a lot of people on Zoom, they go like this and then they get really loud and then it gets really quiet. And I don't think it's because they're moving their mouth. The system just, the mic is junk and it doesn't work well. So in this case, this mic works most bodaciously. What else do I want to try? I want to take off the adjustment here. I said I was holding the mic. I'm holding the mic in my hand. It's 12 inches away. I'm going to move this right up to I'm about right next to the mic right now. We're at full audio volume. I am keeping my voice about the same. Let's see if we get distortion. I'm not using headphones. We're at full audio volume. I am keeping my voice about the same. Let's see if we get distortion. I'm not using... Incredible. Let's try that with the auto adjust. We are at full audio volume using the adjust the volume on Zoom. I can see it's moving up and down over there. We are at full audio volume using the adjust the volume on Zoom. I can see it's moving up. There, you notice that? How Zoom took control of the mic? I didn't like that. But sometimes maybe you need that if you distort, if you talk too loud. Let's take that off. I'm going to go all the way down, as far down on the mic volume as you can go, and we'll test it out. The mic is probably 2 inches away from my mouth. Hello, am I distorting with the mic 2 inches away from my mouth, talking rather loudly? Hello, am I distorting with the mic 2 inches away from my mouth, talking rather loudly? That is when I noticed a difference. Okay, you can see we're in the low range over here. We are in the low range it needs to be. Now we're in the full microphone volume and we're up in the higher range. And let's go in the auto adjust and we drop down a little bit. Dogs barking, suppressed noise. Now, show in meeting, option to enable original sound. I don't want to do that. What else do I want to do? Let's try the patterns. Everybody does the patterns. Let's do the... I'm going to turn the mic. First I'm going to talk at the front of the mic and then I'm going to turn it to talk at the back of the mic so we can see if there's a difference. Talking at the front of the mic right now, turning the mic around, talking at the back of the mic, interview mode. Talking at the front of the mic right now, turning the mic around, talking at the back of the mic, interview mode. One thing I noticed is the audio is much quieter on that compared to the cardioid. Let's go to the omnidirectional. Omnidirectional, for those that don't know what omni means, it's all around. We're in the omnidirectional, and I'm going to move in all directions. I'm going to turn the mic in all directions. Facing the front, facing the left, facing the back, facing the right side, back, left, front. Facing the front, facing the left, facing the back, facing the right side, back, left. This is a really nice mic. I am just shocked. Stereo, let's see. I'm going to test this out before I do. Okay, so we're stereo. Left over here, left over here. I'm turning the mic to the left, and it cuts way, way, way down. Turning it to the front, and we get a lot of audio. Talking to the right side, no audio. Turning to the back. Okay, so I guess we're just going to get stereo mainly from the front. Let's see, people. How does it sound? I'm using my DJ voice as I'm talking from the front in stereo mode. Let's see, people. How does it sound? I'm using my DJ voice as I'm talking from the front in stereo mode. Okay, I sounded like a fool. I'm back on cardioid. Let's test it out one more time. Let's test this out. We're at mid-volume right now. Well, okay, so we're at mid-volume input, but I just noticed this. Oh, that's the volume. I could control this and move it all the way up. No. Input volume. 1, 2. Okay, let's go back to the big white mark over there, and it's a lot better because I notice it's not... This is that's the big white mark, kind of going past the arrow, and when I turn it up all the way, kind of going past the arrow, And when I turn it down to the small mark, not going right below the arrow. And when I turn it all the way down, barely moving. It's just an incredible mic. Let's test it with this thing at full. On Zoom, we're testing this out at full. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, anybody. On Zoom, we're testing this out at full. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, anybody. And now we're going to do this in the middle. And now we're going to do this in the middle as I'm testing my new HyperX QuadCast. Oh my God. And now we're going to do this in the middle as I'm testing my new HyperX QuadCast. Oh my God. What I want to do is do automatic volume, and I'm going to move the mic. See, this is kind of tricky. That's why they want you to use the headphone jack in the back so that you can figure out where you need to be, but you can't use this now because the auto is adjusting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the mic away from my mouth. I'll give you an idea what I'm doing over here as we do 2 inches away, 8 inches away, arm's length away, 8 inches away, 2 inches away, 2 inches away, 8 inches away, arm's length away, 8 inches away, 2 inches away. What I'm noticing is this is kind of like, even though it's a condenser mic, it's kind of like a dynamic mic, and I know everybody has probably shut off the review by now, and they've gone to the people that got the mic for free that are talking about the post-production and the gain, and I plugged it into this, and this mic's better than this, and this, okay, but here we go. So I've noticed that this mic is really amazing when you use it like a DJ, where you have a, well, or like a special star where it's right next to your mouth. And you get just the incredible, I think they call it proximity or whatever those mic pros call it. Let's put it right to the mouth and we'll do a final test. Breaker 19er, please come in. I need to talk to you right now. Breaker 19er, please come in. I need to talk to you right now. I'm loving it. I have a new toy. For anybody that wants a new toy, this is the thing to buy. Let me turn off the light because you got to do this or you didn't do a full video review. You press the top button over here, the top of it, the light goes off so that you know that you're not recording or broadcasting. It's off, it's on. Okay, now I've done what everybody else on those sponsored videos did. It is the Hyper mic, and I've got a new toy. I love this thing. What I would love to be able to do is plug this in and plug this into my Zoom 4N or N4 or whatever that is, and use this as my audio mic because it's that good. But I bought an SM58 from Shure. The SM58 is $100. This is $137. This is a USB. The SM58 is an XLR. Again, if you're using something for Zoom, don't mess with plugging an XLR into some type of equipment that's going to plug into the USB that you've got to set up the computer every time and unplug so it recognizes and plug it back in. Just go out and buy a dedicated USB mic. If you don't have the money for that, go set up a GoFundMe like everybody else in the world does, so they're begging for money. And this is a cool mic. This is an awesome mic. I'm thrilled. I'm guessing this is a 2-hour video. I don't care. If it helped you, good. If it didn't help you, it helped me because I could not be happier. I'm loving it. It's wonderful. It sounds good. When I get on my next Zoom meeting, people are going to say, let's try to get that nasal. They're going to say, excuse me, man. Excuse me, dude, but are you a DJ? Because you sound so totally awesome. Like, oh my God, what's happening there? Thanks for watching.